Good morning guys, it is Sunday the 11th of January I think, and I thought I would film a little rest day in the life, or like my rest day routine, because it's a rest day for me. Sundays are always a rest day for me. I train posterior, push, legs, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rest on a Thursday, Friday I train upper, Saturday I train legs, and then Sunday is always a rest day. So I thought I would bring you along on my rest day today, which is basically like the same every week. So it's 9 o'clock now. I've been doing some check-ins this morning, and now I'm just making meal one. M1 is oats, raspberries, whey, peanut butter, dark chocolate and some salt. I'm gonna eat this and then do some more check-ins. Then I've got a setup to do. Then I'll have another meal. I just spent like the last hour trying to Google camera settings so that the quality is better, because last week the quality on the video was so bad. So I was like changing all the settings on the camera, and then I turned it on and the screen was like so dark you couldn't even see me or anything. So then I just reset it and now I've put it on 4K. So hopefully it's better than last week. If it's not, I'm sorry. It's just gonna have to stay like this. But yeah, come along on a nice chilled Sunday rest day. I'm just eating this, and I've also got my morning drink, which I thought I'd tell you about because it's so good. So it's aloe vera juice, lemon juice, water, which is like HR Labs hydration drink, creatine, but the pit stop one, so it's like flavoured creatine, and then also some glutathione I think is in here. I'm not sure. Finn made it this morning, but we have this every morning and it's so good. It just like starts your day. It's just like an exciting drink to start your day with because it tastes really, really nice. And it's good for your digestion. Like I usually have this first thing like when I wake up, but I'm having it a little bit later today because I've just been working. So woke up, had some water, did some work, faffed around on camera settings for ages. Now I'm having meal one and my morning drink, and then yeah, this is my next meal, which is 100 grams of salmon and a bagel with some cream cheese and a nice coffee.
Mega breakfast.
This is the outfit of the day. I've put the coat on because we're going for a walk, but it's all the Teveo Lift collection. So this is the Lift puffer jacket, and then these are the Lift leggings, the Lift like cropped t-shirt, which I've never worn anything like this before, but I really like it. I don't know if I'm even in frame there. It's got like the 2 zips on it, so you can kind of, not that you'd ever want to wear it like this, but so you can zip it up or down. It's like proper nice and tight around the waist. And then the Lift collection, girls, I don't know what it does to your glutes, but it makes them look so much bigger. Like it has like a scrunch in it that is so good. So Lift leggings, Lift crop shirt, and then I've also just got a sports bra on underneath. So basically the whole Teveo Lift collection, and you can use code MEG10 to get 10% off. Hello guys, we're going on a walk in our matching kits.
Not matching.
We are.
Not matching because Teveo didn't send me one.
This is Finn's road.
That's the road. Right, be careful, it's very high. There's a vlog.
This would give me the ick if I was you watching me walk on this. Made it back from the walk. Walking in snow, guys, is not fun. Well, it's not snow, it's like ice, so every step you just look like Bambi. Plan now is to do another couple hours of work, so just finish off my check-ins for the day and just like do some other bits, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, do my rest day cardio and abs, and yeah, all that stuff. Usually on a rest day I prefer to do my abs and cardio stuff like fasted, like first thing in the morning, just to get it out of the way. But I'm at Finn, so like my routine, I've just changed my routine around a little bit today, and I wanted to get like a setup out this morning. So yeah, just like a bit of a different way around today. I'm also gonna film, and I'd probably do this right now, I'm gonna film a what's in my gym bag, which might sound like really awful content, but when I posted my training clips last week of the leg session, someone asked me like, do I just carry around a seatbelt in my gym bag? The answer is yes. So my gym bag. It is the Nike bag. I've had it for probably like 4 years. It's done me many training sessions. It's even come to Australia with me. And this is what's in it. Guys, it's not organised in the slightest. It's actually quite embarrassingly not organised. This is what it looks like. And I haven't like changed this. This is what I've bought back from Legs yesterday, hence why it looks like this. But this is what we have. Top of the pile, because I trained legs yesterday, is my knee sleeves. These are SBD ones. Funny story about these. So I first bought knee sleeves when I was powerlifting back in uni. So like literally like 10 years ago. And I bought a pair of SBD knee sleeves and I had them for like a good 6 years. And then one time I was training at EP Jungle, which is in like Stockport. And I left them there. And I went back like a couple of days later to get them and someone had taken them. So someone had taken my sweaty 6-year-old knee sleeves that I'd probably washed maybe like once and took them home, so I had to buy a new pair. So I really like the SBD ones. Like, they're just nice, they're easy to get on, and yeah, I only really wear these on pendulum and then the squat press. Don't wear them for anything else. Big staple for my leg days, just get a bit more support for my knees, which feels good. Then a towel. So I have this thing where the thought of my back like touching the seats in the gym makes me feel physically sick. I think it's because in my head I think it's going to give me spots. So I have to have like a towel on bits of kit, which I barely ever wash this, which is a bit gross. So it's probably just as bad for my skin as the pieces of kits are. But a Doherty's gym towel, which I got in Australia, because when I was in Australia, the first year I was there, I was training in Doherty's. So a towel for the bits of kit so I don't have to put my skin on them. Proven. This is what I've been using pre-workout by HR Labs, which is a non-stim, I don't know if it's focusing, which is a non-stim pre. So I use this for all my sessions, and then on sessions where I'm training a little bit earlier, I'll take defib. A resistance band, I think I got this off Amazon. So I'll just use a resistance band at the start of most of my upper sessions, just to really like do a bit of mobility on my shoulders. Do like some of these. Basically that's all I do with it. And if I'm doing a pull day, I'll do like a couple of lat activation exercises with it. Then some wrist support things. I have 2 sets of these in here. One of them is off Amazon and this one is from AW. Support your local gym brands, guys. So I bought these from AW, very good, would recommend. Basically just wear these on any pressing movements just for a bit more wrist support. My camera bag, obviously the camera's not in it because I'm filming on the camera. There is a sock in here though, because sometimes if I don't want to put the camera in the camera bag because it's too big, I'll put the camera in the sock. So camera bag, another towel just in case I need 2 on the machine, like in case I'm putting my legs on it. And like I don't like, you know when you sit on the machine and you're really sweating, it leaves like a sweat line on the seat. I don't like that either, so sometimes I'll put this one on the bottom and then the Doherty's one on the back, so none of it touches my skin basically, or I don't leave like sweat patches when I'm really sweaty. A HR Labs shaker, which I make my intro in. Usually I have my intro like halfway through a training session, so I'll have Hydrate EAA and some carb powder, which I'll make just before like halfway between my session, and I'll take that about halfway in just to get a spike in amino acids and have some carbs to have a bit more energy for the second half of my session. My logbook, also bought this from AW. Track all my training sessions, like where I'm training, either TPC or AW, and all my lifts in that. I used to track it on my phone. When I was in Australia, I was just tracking it on my phone, but I do like a paperback logbook. It feels a bit more gritty. A tripod to film my lifts. So this is one for my clients. Send me training clips, but please also buy a tripod because it makes it so much easier for me to see your training. When it's filmed off the floor, it does make it a little bit more challenging. Chewing gum. One thing I hate at bodybuilding shows or in the gym or just anywhere is when people are talking to you really, really close and their breath smells really bad. And I think it's so much more prominent in bodybuilding because if you're drinking EAAs, they smell horrific. So I'm always conscious that when I've just had my EAA drink, my breath smells really bad, so then I have to take like 3 chewing gums just because I don't want to have a bad breath. So chewing gum, and then the seat belt, which I did have a few questions about last week. I got this on Amazon. You can get it off I think like Gym Pin probably have one, but I think it was a tiny bit cheaper on Amazon. Make sure you get like the extra long one. On Amazon there'll be like plain extenders which aren't long enough, so this is like an extra long one. And then these, which are also off Amazon, and I've had these for like 5 years. So this is if I'm doing like cuffed cable cuffed lateral raises, or like a line crucifix lateral raise. Any lateral raise on the cable machine I'll just use cuffs for, and I'll also use these for cuffed cable kickbacks. Some wrist straps, so any pulling movement, especially obviously like deadlifts, but any other pulling movement, pretty much every pulling movement I do, I'll use straps, just because I don't want my grip to be the reason I have to finish a set. So straps we'll use on most stuff, or if I'm doing like a dumbbell split squat, anything like that, I'll strap up just so I have better grip and my grip's not like the limiting factor of why I fail a set. And I think that's it. Oh, and a headband. Love a headband, guys. Once you join the headband live, you'll never go back. It's so good because you can just put it on and then your hair is just out of your face. I hate training with my hair down because it just goes in my face. I just feel sweaty. But then if I put my hair up, I just look weird. Whereas you put a headband on and I look a bit weird, but at least it covers like my massive forehead, and then my hair's just not in my face, and your hair can be greasy and you can just put a headband over it and no one can see. Like, headband is essential. The headband live, you can never go back after it. So yeah, that's everything in my gym. I'm just having my next meal of the day, which is 250 grams cooked rice and some chicken and some veg. So I'm gonna eat this, continue doing check-ins. I still have quite a few check-ins left to do. So I'm gonna finish these and then go to the gym. I've just got to the physique club now. I'm a little bit earlier than I wanted to be. The reason being, as I was going to meet Finn here. However, today him and Reese have gone to pick up some like kit and stuff in this big van, and then he's just rang me now saying they're stuck in mud, which isn't ideal. So I did offer to help, but I'm a bit useless. Like, I don't even own a rope to like pull them out. So they're stuck in mud. Oh, actually, they're out and they're on their way here. They're out of the mud. I'm at the physique club now. Gonna just finish one last check-in and then go and do some abs and cardio and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna put water in my drink, in my water. I'm gonna put water in my water for cardio. So like whenever it's a rest day and I'm doing cardio or whatever, I'll always just have hydration. Like, I don't have a pre-workout or anything, just have hydration, and that's pretty much it. I did have a Monster today as well, so I don't like want any more caffeine or anything. The next few clips are just bits from my rest day abs, mobility and cardio routine. This was a little bit chaotic / rush because I had a podcast that I needed to make, but also the lads needed some help like moving bits of kit around. So we moved the elliptical from upstairs downstairs, and then we also tried moving a treadmill from downstairs upstairs, but we couldn't move the treadmill. Like, we tried for ages and we just couldn't get it up. So we sacked that. I started my steps, so I always start my training sessions and like my rest day routine with steps on the treadmill just to get warmed up, really, basically just like 10 minutes. Then I did my cardio. Usually I would do my cardio on the Stairmaster, but as you can see, the Stairmaster in TPC is currently being replaced, so I just did incline walk on a treadmill. And then into my ab routine. So my ab volume on a rest day would usually be a little bit higher than this, but again, I was just in a rush, so I just did the ab crunch machine. I'll just do like 3 sets on this, and then I went into my favourite ab exercise, which I don't even know what this is called. I've just been doing it for ages. So I went into this ab exercise where I have like a 10 kilo plate and I'm just taking it from above my head like onto my shins and vice versa. And then I went into some mobility. Most of the mobility I'll do, or like most of the stretching I'll do, is just all hip related, just because my hips are always really tight, my glutes are always really tight. So any like stretching I do on a rest day will mainly be for my glutes. Hi Zena.
Hello.
We're filming the Natties and Nonsense podcast, but Ella's late. She's just so unprofessional. What the fuck?
technical issues.
But it's fine because it means I can eat my post cardio meal. Look how small these blueberries are. Can you see? Tiny.
Literally tiny. Is that better? It's so annoying when you're on your phone. No.
I'm in the TPC podcast room, which has this cool soundproofing, and the once you're in podcast link. So just wrapped up the Natties and Nonsense podcast with Ella and Zena, and then Finn has just got back from his day of exploring in the van with Reese, so I'm going to go and see him and finish off some steps and stuff.